What's happening, Leos? What's going on with you? I am Solo69 and welcome to my channel. Hmm. Leos, I'm here to bring you your November 2025 monthly reading. Leo, sun, moon, and rising, or wherever it falls into your chart. North Node is significant as well. Hey, Peter. I noticed that after the fact, and I'm sorry about that because we actually planned on doing it, and I turned right around and forgot. But yeah, I actually noticed that. We'll talk. Y'all, this reading may not resonate for everyone, but you can feel free to check in later on if it does not make sense at this time. See if it makes sense to you later. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or Aquarius could be significant for you. Aries as well. Huh. You can also check with your other placements to see what's going on with those, or those placements may be significant for you. Aquarius and Aries. I appreciate everyone that pulls up on me, that allows me to come in and bring you this message. So thank you so much for showing your love and support to me in my channel. I don't know how the hell I missed your call, but I saw that. Let's get into your message, Leo. I already shuffled the cards. I'm just going to cut them and continue on. Keep going. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. Things are lining up, but try not to overdo something or to allow clutter. Something about like squeezing things into tight spaces. Now, this could even have something to do with scheduling, scheduling things, like having too much to do in one day. It's something about separating or spreading out something. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. So, they say kind of watch who you allow give your company to, or how you put the company that you keep. Some of you definitely need to be careful on the company that you keep. This could be people in your inner circle. This could be a new group of people that you're around. This could be a new atmosphere that you're in, and you know how like say for instance a new class, a new school, something, you know what I'm saying, where you would be introduced to a new group that you may have to work with. This could even be a new job, a new production. It's almost like this could be even like transferring somewhere else, like a foreign exchange. student or something like that. Is something about being careful of the company that you keep or the people that's surrounding you. There's some deception here. Now, this for some of you, this could have already taken place, and now you're being told, like you could have already migrated or traveled or switched this, institution or job or whatever the case it is, because it's like a new atmosphere. It's even given like a new place that you go and perform, or you may even like worked at a Walmart or Sonic or some shit, and this is being transferred to the new one, type energy. But it's something about the company. Yeah, some people can weigh you down. Some people could take you outside of your natural plans or schedule, or maybe even like goal that you've set already for yourself. Show me the overall message, please. For Leo. This is for November 2025. Leo, it's a lot of thinking, processing going on, or like thinking and processing. You could also be receiving uploads or downloads mentally. This could also be like new information that you're gathering and putting under your belt. What I'm going to say is this: be reasonable. It's kind of like make sure you remain realistic with yourself, with the goals that you set. Like I say, try not to do too much at one time. I'm not saying don't do as much as you can do, but I'm saying something about, lining it up. Um, Sometimes we can put a lot into something and then realize that we barely put anything into it, especially if it's not already organized or properly, like it's kind of like making me feel like it's starting a lot of different tasks and not finishing a lot of them because you didn't realize how heavy the load was. So it's kind of like do something one by in a position of like start this, and as this starts to you start seeing process with this, and you can see this is taking off, or this is at a position to where you can look and see, okay, now I can start this. You know what I'm saying? Get a rhythm going, a frequency, build your own frequency to what this is that you're doing. But not giving up is a must, and making sure you take care of your money is a must. And once again, remaining tempered, not doing too much at one time. That's a must. So those three things are very important for you to pay attention to this month. Okay. Um, you know you don't want to feel like you're doing something, a lot of something, and then you look around and realize that you really barely did anything, or you feel like you did something a lot and nothing really came out of it. So it's sometimes we can actually be looking forward to having a lot of shit happen at once, a lot of something, see results, and it's not. Certain things have to be planted and nurtured a certain way, and you may not have the energy or the position, I don't know, to to do two things at once, unless one thing is like less work to focus on, you already know the ropes or something like this. Kind of cool though. I mean, I don't know, it's just organization. Something is not gonna go anywhere. Then you start putting it in order. And then this is like, now it's like you see guidelines, or you see, you it's kind of like structure, man. I don't know, I'm seeing like, at first there's nothing, then you start creating something, and then you put action into it, and you start seeing results. It's like, okay, remaining optimistic at the same time. It's something about you doing a lot of out of body, or I don't know if this is meditation, or this is something that's needing to be done with you, but it's given that there's some type of meditation skills or meditation sets or something that's been happening here. A lot of moving around out of the body. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding for Leo. Mm. Is Mercury in retrograde? Let me see something. Because this is Mercury in retrograde. It is in retrograde. From the 9th to the 29th of this month, it's in retrograde. So you might need to look at some things a little deeper. You may not need to make some firm decisions about like permanent decisions at this time. Contracts is good to be looked at, but I wouldn't do too much of anything. Having an open ear, listening ear. Oof. Damn. So, damn. For some of you, you may need to be careful on someone around you that's asking for money, wanting you to lend or help them with something, possibly. Here. This is somebody who ain't gonna pay you back. I don't know. Just be careful on who you lend your money to. Or if you borrow money from someone, make sure you pay it back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is almost like, from what I'm kind of feeling, this is like somebody that don't got a clue to starting to gain one. This is like not having no way, like a starting point, but not knowing how to start until like, taking the first couple of steps to getting a ball rolling as well. Something also, you could be dealing with an air sign. I mean, yeah, air sign or earth sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. That may be teaching you something or may teach something or bring some type of spiritual truth to you. So be looking out for that as well. Now, this is like, that's strange. That's strange. That's strange. That's very strange. You may have someone for real that may try to borrow some money from you, or you may be doing this. And this is something about borrowing and giving back. Something is a work, occupation, what somebody do for a living, somebody's job, how do they get their money, or whether they, volunteer or whatever someone's services they do, they work. So maybe this is someone at your job, once again, or be careful of the company that you keep. Someone could also be trying to pay bills or like pay off debt, or somebody may be going in debt or has like to pay taxes. But this is like paying taxes to their own shit off the record. Like, what? I mean, it's like to their own, something that belongs to them. Somebody may have to pay something up, but it's, I don't know, maybe this is to get it out of some type of debt, but it already belongs to them. Something naturally belongs to someone else or belongs to you, but there's some type of payment here, or somebody's looking for some type of payment still. What is this? It's something you don't know. How would you feel if you realized you was paying on a house that was already like meant to go to you, and like another family member knew it? I'm just throwing something out there for somebody to catch real quick, because this is kind of giving that type of energy. Say for instance, you had a family member that was trying to and it was a house that they had, and you ain't never really got the papers on the information about it, but you need somewhere to stay, and they let you stay there, but you have to pay rent, you have to pay a deed, you have to pay something to stay there, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But you find out later on that you own the house, and you like, where this house is? I didn't know nothing about it, and find out that it's the house that you've been renting out or paying on and stuff like that, and you may believe that it belonged to somebody else in your family. Like, this is that type of energy, but not family ain't, I don't know if that's the smartest word to say. This could also be like its own, like right now it's like it could be the bank could have it, kind of like foreclosure, or something like that. It could even, you may not know this. Once again, this is something like someone is unaware of, but it's like somebody is working on this, or this is what somebody do, or you may find something out, or I don't know, you may need to work on this or look into something. Let me keep going. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and your understanding. You got the, completely blank. You got angels here, or an angel. You could be dealing with an earth angel. You could be an earth angel. There could be a messenger or a message for you. There's some type of Clean blank slate. You fought and earned. Okay. There is a masculine energy here. This could be you. What is this? This is like, there's some type of traveling here, maybe for someone to go and like hatch something, like a new life, or this could even be someone like just finding out they're pregnant, want to start a new family somewhere else, move to another state, move to another city, another country. This could be a new life that but somebody may be, lifted and moved here. Once again, this could even be a transfer, or this is something that you could have done already. I was talking about like a change or something. Watch the people that you're around, especially in a new atmosphere. It's like going from nowhere to somewhere, and from nothing to something. There is a leap, but it's a small one. So it may not be a far travel, if it is a travel, but it is a change here. It is a structure here that grows. Somebody may learn something once again, or gain some type of spiritual truth. Whoever I'm talking to about may carry some type of unlimited faith, or like keep the faith, keep hope alive, or I don't know, very faithful servant I'm picking up. Popeyes. Okay. 2, 3, 5 items all day. Somebody might need to go get them some Popeyes. I don't know. I mean, after the shit I've being told about stuff, y'all, I've been getting some downloads. I swear I was thinking I was really making a video talking about some shit last night. I ain't even, I've been getting some hell of a downloads though, y'all, for real. So I ain't been absent for nothing. I promise you that. Real talk. Somebody's going through a change, yeah. This masculine. You're doing it, handling it well, sir, okay? Gracefully. Gracefully. You got people paying attention to you now, okay? So, and also, you continue, it's something about you watching and learning as you go. Now, some of you could be a female energy that's in your masculine energy. A woman that's in your masculine energy. Some of you may actually, this just may be a man. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Somebody got something going on with their eye. I'm not here to, say if it's good or bad, but I'm picking up on somebody seeing something with their eye. This could be your left eye. This could be something new coming in for you, or this could even be something going out for you. Take it how you choose. And when I say that, that means that like something new it could be same thing, new and old, it's out with the old, in with the new, but it's almost like, say for instance, something could have been covering something with your eye, even though you didn't think that, and it's uncovering, and you may see something with a different view. But I'm picking up on the left eye. Now, some of you may actually have grown into something, and you see it from a different viewpoint. Like this is like a lesson learned over time for some of you, and you may see something from a different viewpoint intuitively. This is also maybe something like at one point in your life you didn't see it as maybe a threat, and now at this point in your life it could be a threat. or even, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But it's some aging and also some slight reflection here and comparing of what I see now versus how I saw something then, or something that's not as clear as it used to be to me, or something is clearer than what the fuck I see. Take it how you choose. But this is going through a change. And going through this change, it may require you to see things differently. But this is handling it in a graceful way as it comes to you. This ain't like irrational or radical energy, like, acting out, I'm causing a scene. You may just recognize I have an aha moment and shit. A mask could slip off and somebody be like trying to put it back on. And you like, I saw that. Yeah. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. Hmm. Hmm. There's a rat here. Somebody could have a simple mouse in the house, but somebody could be dealing with a rat. Somebody who's talking too much, doing something for money, greedy, or either or just doing something for something in return, or slithery, sneaky little. So be watchful on that. Only somebody can have a simple mouse in the house, like I said. But this is about like a decision being made on a route to take, but not feeling capable, maybe not feeling strong enough to do it, or even feeling like you got the strength to do something. This could be strength in different formats. It doesn't have to weigh on physical strength, but it could. The Empress is here, and somebody don't know how to walk away from this Empress. Hold on. But the Empress may have closed out something here. And it's okay. It's like, I don't know. Somebody may not know how to leave this Empress alone. There's a mother here. Maybe this could be a mother. This could be a woman of grace. This could be some a HR, somebody's work. This Empress didn't walk away. Oh shit. Okay, so there's stability here, a lot of it. Now, this could be this Empress. It's a lot of I don't know. It's something here about fighting and riding a coattail at the same damn time. I don't know. I want you to be careful. If this is you, and you got people that's trying to, jump on the bandwagon with you, whatever it is, it's Empress energy. This is here, and this is whether this is you or someone else, male or female. Picked up on the male energy, but I did say that it could be a female in their masculine energy. So I'm not sure who I'm talking to, and that part is really kind of irrelevant. The main part is not, you know, something that does not know how to leave you alone, or that you may need to walk away from, and you're not. It's time to put it down or put it to rest. This could be someone here, but there's a riding of the coattail. There's a hop along or a ride along here. Something also. I got to circle back around to that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know why I'm seeing, what I'm seeing right here, but somebody's menstrual flow is very significant. Um, it's rare, but it's not that rare. But I'm picking up on somebody getting pregnant on their cycle. Huh? I mean, what? Okay, just, I guess, if you think that's the safest route to not get pregnant, I think somebody could be wrong. I'm not really sure what I see with that. But it's something about being pregnant while the getting while not doing anything. Low peak, low key picking up on some Virgin Mary stuff. Mm-mm. This doesn't have to be an actual child, but the menstrual cycle is here, so it's hard not to say that. But this could be something create like while someone is on their cycle, or something about maybe the 28th, or even something about once again 28th. I don't know why the 28th is giving me a solidified day. It's there though. A period of time here. It may not be a menstrual period. Something goes from nothing to something. Somebody's physical body is I don't know if it's going through a change. I mean, our bodies change, that's normal, but I'm picking up on rapid, um almost as if somebody's not gonna look nowhere near. I don't know, it's a body change here. um Now, I'm seeing a woman here as well, so I could be talking to both male and female. So just take the messages how they resonate for you. Keep in mind that every message may not connect with the next. See, it's a general monthly reading. But somebody may be getting a haircut or a shave. Keep your mouth closed. What that means, but it's something about you needing to stay quiet. It's like a low key that felt like an ancestor. Almost, I don't know. Stay quiet. Yeah, you may need to be listening or paying attention. You may, if you got earbuds in, if you're at the barber shop or beauty shop or something, this may be the one time that you may need to pause or cut it down or listen to something around you, but stay silent. Take it in, but stay silent. You may overhear something that may be valuable later or beneficial later. Stay quiet, though. Something is geometric. And if you want to know what that means, do not ask me. Because I don't know. All right. So, Leo, here you go. Leo, for sure, you definitely got to let some people, somebody release something, okay? You could be dealing with a Pisces. There could be a grudge here you may need to let go of. Holding a grudge. Or somebody could be holding one against you, but this right here is a definite grudge. So letting go of a grudge, you know, something goes from nowhere to somewhere kind of quick. This not giving me um now this could be something in, you know, inside as well. Somebody definitely going through some type of body change. But let me get some more. Um, but this right here, that could be somebody holding a grudge and keeping it to themselves. Hold on. There could be someone holding a grudge and keeping it to themselves. But it's somebody. It's something about you needing to cast something away or let something go. You could be dealing with the Libra. Something. Somebody. I don't know. Something is. It's almost like there's something here that can't be fixed. Something is a waste. Something is also given wasting away. But I'm really seeing a heavy grudge that need to be let go of because it's causing a weakness. Somebody could be holding a grudge against you because they seeing a significant change as well, Leo. Now this could be like I say, some, you know, you going doing something from nothing and showing something to something, and it's like a change. And somebody could be like, how is this change happening for Leo? You know, and somebody may want to try to tag along or something. You may recognize this. But there's this grudge. Something is very weightless. It's giving mental thoughts, you know, it's giving no actions, but a lot of thoughts, a lot of thinking. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like the fact that this came out. We got that King Saul energy here. Darkness, this dark person, this mad, the fallen in reverse. Okay. Because you see, it's like a promise here. You see it firsthand. Or somebody sees something firsthand when it comes down to you. Or I don't know. There's a firsthand, like somebody sees something firsthand and don't like it. This is giving angry. You took my position. You're trying to take my spot. It's something like that. but this is like secretly, or somebody's not speaking this out loud to you, or you're not saying this out loud. But this is like watching while I wear this mask. If somebody's doing this, I don't know if you see the mask slip off or what happens here. But it's like watching somebody, live their life or do them. Or this is and look, there's the baby. Nurturing you. Message. You may have received some type of message, or there's some type of message coming towards you. But this is like being free to do what you want as you please in a format. But this is also protecting from anything that's trying to drive you off the cliff or take you to a fatality, ruin you. And this is moving freely, gracefully, moving forward. Congratulations, Leo. But somebody don't like that. But you're armored and prepared. Well, it's like I'm not saying to fight or anything, but I'm definitely saying to block out what could affect you while you're in your movement. I'm not saying that people, just because they got the helmet and the gear, don't necessarily mean that they wear it all the time. You do got people that play daredevil when they got the proper tools. You know what I'm saying? So this is you having those tools, but it do look like you're using them. You know. You need to. It's like it's something that you could be definitely working on or putting a lot of energy into. And it's like a lot of, it may be heavy, but it's like it's for good reason here. But you got to be watchful, man, because it's like, you know, now look, I'm not sure who lying. I'm not sure who's speaking or saying things to get what they want. Now, I'm not gonna lie, low key, it almost seemed like it's this empress or whoever this is, but this person may be recognizing, you know. Now, also there's some type of structure here. Once again, um, I spoke this up here. Like it's no structure, then the structure steps in. Like something is starting to be paved or created. And with me seeing this empress here with this, it's also giving off like, thinking up something and then bringing it onto paper, and which is creating the thought or formulating the thought, putting it out there, making the thought something real, and then like building off of it. You know what I'm saying? This is giving that energy, but also there's like something here is complete, or something is being completed or finishing up, and it's successful. But there's a trap here. And if something is complete, it's almost like there was a trap that was set. And if something is complete, that means that they caught what they needed to catch. You know what I'm saying? And matter of regret is still pending. I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, matter of regret is still pending. It's like someone is still trying to figure out if they're gonna regret doing this or not, you know. That's what I'm seeing. Don't really feel like there is no lies or sneak, but it is. And it could be lying for good reason or being sneaky for good reason, or this setup could be for good reason, and that's why it could be bothering someone because they don't want to, you know, really take it to them that is good reason. I don't know what I'm seeing there, but let me keep going. Could be dealing with the Libra or Gemini. Taurus energy is here. Pisces energy is here. Cancer is here too. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, or there's a Virgo that could be significant here that was trying to separate a situation. Now, this is also somebody who was prideful and angry and shit at the same time. It's given this King Saul person, but you know, here, fire and water is significant. Anger and, you know, that throwing water on a blaze and seeing the ash of it, that's significant. That filth, that feeling the filth, or ashes in the air. Um, Thinking back, somebody had to try to wash their hands out of a situation. Thinking back, okay? I don't know, I'm to being told to say that, so take it how you choose. But somebody had to, there was a lot of evil stuff going on, not so great, and somebody had to wash their hands out of a situation. And with them doing that, it formulated kind of like a board ship, so it stopped something, as it was like right in the middle of being nurtured into life, a format of a miscarry. And this could have made someone that was actually trying to, you know, oppress another and overpower another. This could have made them very upset and vengeful. Aquarius energy once again is stepping forward. Somebody, this lingered on someone and grew. And when I say, yeah, vengeful is here. It did that. And it's almost like they want, like, this is like, I'm gonna take over this. I'm gonna overpower this. I'm gonna swallow this up. This is somebody, once again, grudge. Very angry. This is not, you know, boy, that's the worst person to deal with, and to smile in your face and feel like this. It's the worst. That's not good. I don't feel like this Empress. I feel like this Empress may be looking this person dead in their face though. And I mean, like I said, Empress don't have to be a female either. Um, could be, but there's this person that this Empress is looking dead at is definitely wearing a mask, but they smiling. The mask got a smile on it, but I don't. This person is not giving smile at all. Telling you the truth. Very upset, very pissed. It's kind of stomach. It's hard to stomach. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's just the tea. Maybe it's the tea. I don't know. There's thought here, and then we got prophecy. Then Chronos is here with that prophecy energy as well. So this person already this wasn't nothing new to this person. This person, and then we got King Saul here too, and he was aware. He had a prophecy over him about David. You know, so it's showing up in three different ways: prophecy, Chronos, and King Saul, of showing that something was foreseen. I already knew it was gonna happen, or that it was supposed to happen. Thinking back. We got the fallen here that's not trying to receive any of that information spiritually. They don't. It's kind of like want what I want. I don't care what this say. I don't. It wasn't received by. This prophecy wasn't received properly. This person is too angry. Prophecy, somebody knew it and let me ride on it. But it belonged to somebody else. Somebody knew. It's kind of like what happens to the people that's aware of something and still trying to stop it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference when they don't know and they trying to do it. This is kind of like how, I forgot who, was it Sarah and Jacob? Yeah, I think it was them. I'm not really sure, but it was a married couple that went into a different palace and kind of knew that they was gonna slay. He knew he was gonna get killed if they knew that was his wife or something like that, or that's what he thought. So instead, he told his wife to pretend to be his sister or something like that, so his life could be spared. And he pretty much let his wife go off to the king and be with the king just to spare his life. But then the king found out. I don't think the king touched the wife. I'm not really sure. I don't think so. But I know that the king found out because he got an appearance by an angel or a dream, and God showed up letting him know that woman is wifed up. Don't touch her or you shall die or something like that. And he was like, hold on, wait a minute now. I didn't know. In the angel out of the voice, like, now you do. So what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm finna, hey, go get him. Why you didn't tell me your girl was your wife? Because you was about to have me struck by some lightning and stuff, and he was like, well, I was scared, and he was like, well, and he took care of him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't punish him for lying, and then I think he took care of him. But I don't know how he took care of him. Yeah, I gotta look into that on yourself, yourself. But as far as it go, this is kind of like he was unaware So the warnings, we do get the warnings, whether they are, intuitive warnings, things that block us off and show us, and rejection is protection, and all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Of things that we may be unaware of. And it's kind of like dealing with somebody that's telling you that they single and they single and they single. And not only do you find out that they're not single, but they're actually married, male or female. Not only do you find out that they're single, that they're not single, but they live with the person. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. And then you can get caught up in some stuff, but you being rejected because this person ain't answering your call, or, something like that happening, whatever the case, it could be saving you from getting some type of karma put on you from dealing with somebody else. In this case right here, this is somebody that was well aware, and still, and really, to be honest, instead of them being shaken and realizing that they messing with something that God has their hands on, you know what I'm saying? It's more so, I'm a put my hand on it too and see if I can stop it, and and it's not cool. It's not cool over here at all with that. But we got a wanderer here, seeing that they are wandering off. Somebody's wandering into a new beginning. Somebody's going through a change, or somebody was going, or this is you, and somebody recognized this, and you was probably leaving something behind that no longer served you, or you it was just time. It's time for change. It's time to go. And this could have let off a noise, you know what I'm saying, to somebody else, like that's kind of, I need you. I need your energy. I need you around. I need you. Whatever it's for. There is another person here that's trying to ride a coattail. They just are here. And they are wearing this mask while they watching you go through this. I've been watching you for so very long. You might start seeing this from another viewpoint, or realizing what somebody really was up to, or somebody may realize that they done got done by you. So take it how you choose. Once again, I don't know who's who here. Nope. But I can say that so far it's been well organized. Can tell you that. Okay, somebody may feel like, what's this? I don't know why I see somebody ducking a mistletoe. But I'm hearing the song, rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas holiday. I don't know the song. But I'm hearing that. So, and I'm also hearing now, while I'm seeing Home Alone. But it, I don't put trees in the house, but for the ones that's doing that, you may have someone watching you that may want to knock. This could be somebody who, you may wonder, how the fuck you know where I live, off the record. Somebody may just be like, well, I was just passing by, saw you in the window and was like, word, is that such and such? And he's like, it's nighttime and my window was halfway closed. What the fuck you talking about? Somebody could have done this. Somebody could have pulled up or just stopped by. This don't have to be your home. This could be your job. This could be bumping into you out, but it's not This is intentional. This is intentional. I say at home because I'm seeing a Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying? But people could also decorate at work. You know, do like holiday decorations and stuff on the job sites. And so this could, and it just looks a little too weird on somebody coming and knocking at your door talking about something. They was just, they was just in the neighborhood and didn't know, I didn't even know you lived here. I just so happened to see you putting a tree up in the window. I was just looking at houses. So I'm like, what is you doing? Like, so I don't really, maybe that's too much. Maybe it's just like wandering around the job or like your area or something, or maybe you shop and somebody see you and bump into you on purpose. They don't, they want to make themselves known. Now this could be a simple in the store, you know what I'm saying? And somebody see you and you don't see them and they're trying to figure out how to bump into your ass in the aisle or something. For real, somebody could literally even be shopping for decorations or holiday gifts or something like that. Real talk. Or this could be something that happened in the past. To you, bumping into you. Now this could also be, for some of you, this could be of the same gender. Somebody may have actually, oh shit, off the record, somebody may have gotten bumped into by the ex or the baby mama or something like that, and you don't know that's what this person may have wanted to get a up close and personal view of you. This kind of, I don't know, y'all, they doing too much. Yo, that's kind of, getting too close, honey. No, we not doing that. Like I say, once again, something is structured or organized. It's clean, real clean. So it's like basically if this person bumped into you or wanted to hear you talk, this could even be wanting to hear your voice to see if it sounds familiar. Meaning like if they heard it on the phone before, sitting in front of a person, male or female. I'm just pulling it now. But this is like that type of energy of like, I just wanted to catch that voice and see if it was the same voice or somebody is very clever but sneaky. Rat energy once again, or it could be a mouse in the house. But this mask, smiling to get real close. This Empress, I'm gonna call it. This Empress will slice your ass up off the record, male or female. So don't get that close. Don't think for a moment. So that this Empress naiveness could be passed as a setup to a trap. Sometimes that naiveness is a characteristic of protection. People play dumb all the time and be super, super smart now. Two can play at that game is coming out. Seeing that movie. Reversing the tables. Reversing the roles. The number 3 is very significant. I'm okay. I'll read this one, but I don't think I'm gonna take it. But this one definitely comes out. All right. So somebody, okay, like how they say, let them cook, let them cook, let them cook. Nah. Nah. You don't want this person to cook. Fuck that. Everybody's food ain't worth eating or even watching them cook. Have you ain't never seen how somebody could, make something that's so good look so bad so you don't even want it? You confused about it. And that's the pleasure of having something that's cooked right the first time. because you know how it's supposed to be, at least close enough to. So when something come out looking slimy and shit, when it's supposed to look roasted and another, a certain type of texture to it, but it come out looking gummy or something, you like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm picking up on them Italian sausages from Sister Act. Was the sister? No, it's Sister Act 1. Even though that's the same damn chef, he in both of them, but it's Sister Act 1 because he was being introduced and he was putting his food down like it was yummy, and everybody was looking at like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, something ain't cooking, okay? Something is not good. Not good to eat. Okay, Saudi Arabia, a stone, an archangel that's petrified. Anyway, that may have something to do with this energy, but then again, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not gonna keep that, but I'm gonna read that. So right now, let me start with this. All right, so okay, there's balance, and there's some scales being weighed out, and some things of someone's deception here, that because they see somebody that's going somewhere for fast. um Leo, you're gonna have to let this person go. You're gonna have to remove yourself from this situation. um Somebody is about to, it's kind of like, go through their own karma. And yeah, it's kind of like, if you got some things going on for you in a positive way, you might want to step to the side. And like I say, somebody wants to ride your coattail energy, and they can actually pull you down, or knock you off course. And I think I said something a little earlier about like weighing you down or slowing you down, or you know definitely giving off, making your shit come to a halt, because you can help somebody else, and they don't, that help, it hurts you. Not saying that, okay, you're doing good deeds, so you should get good results. Everybody ain't on that type of wave, because some people got their own karmic deeds that they dealing with, and they got to deal with them. And you coming in to help lift them up out of that can bring you into their karma, making their karma land on you. They gonna still have to deal with it. You just giving them a helping hand, and almost like a breather for a moment. This is some energy here that's, it's not that good. It's not good for you right now. We got Mercury in retrograde again. This is how we started. A New Testament, a new way of seeing something. A new lesson. Tree of knowledge. It's something about, once again, remaining silent, overhearing something. Boy. You don't wanna. Okay, so this is like somebody that's coming in to take your essence. They coming in to take, like, this is, nah, you just don't want to deal with that. I mean, deal with what you want to deal with, but I don't, it's certainly not something that's needed for you right now. Whoever needs that part of the message. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that could be just coming into your life because of what they think they can get out of you. Be careful on that as well, because once again, vampirism is real. But this is somebody that's playing on emotions, or playing on your emotions, or they're using emotions to play on you. You know, take it how you choose. Yeah, this is someone who's definitely preying on you. And not in a good way either. You know, not praying for you, not wishing the best for you, but this is somebody preying on you. Vampirism. And it's because of what you got. It's got a lot to do with, you know, materialistic things. I'm gonna read this. Like I say, I ain't did it yet. I'm moving forward a little bit. Okay, and what's coming towards you, divine masculine, divine feminine energy as well. This is also somebody that's spiraling. This is like something could be causing them to fall out of control here. All right, so you're dealing with some. There's an energy here that's not trying to go anywhere. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this person has crossed over. I don't. I just think that they hard to get rid of, or they just, you know, this is like you're dealing with somebody who get, you know, like that turn a little up. This is, I don't know, man, because I don't know how to understand this type of feeling. And because I just, how can you be, uh, how can you be mad, or look at somebody despise them in a despicable way because they're doing something good, or they doing something that, like, you haven't reached a goal, like you haven't reached that milestone yet, but somebody else have. How can you, like, the set in their life is literally their setting in their life. So how can you be upset at where their setting moves? You know, like, I just don't get it, you know? That evil eye is real, though. And people really do have that enviousness within them and try to act like, oh, it's all good, but they know that they got a pure hate for somebody. Like, I know that I got people that watch me that don't support me like they say they do. I just don't care, you know? Um, Somebody don't realize that you're not controlled by the way that they feel. And are they, I don't know, like, so they don't want to show this side, but it's also, I don't know, you're being called to see it, or you've already, like I say, somebody has gotten your information or seen something within you progress, but something is already prophesied it, or has been forespoken, foretold. They've already seen something. And I said something in another reading that I did about how somebody may have gotten a dream or something out, you know, that showed them another person's life, or where another person was about to be. And it's like they got up to try to stop it, instead of, you know, looking forward to helping them get through it. Or like somebody getting completely, I'm talking about, I'm this somebody's deeds. I mean, how can you be, you do all these unholy deeds to people, or into situations, to manipulate situations, but then you want things to come towards you good, and when you see somebody else getting good, you wish evil on them. Like, look at the spirit that you carry, or this person carries. This is like a natural feeling for them, though. Locked up. You know how your stomach can be locked up? That's natural to them. Some people deal with pain or deal with things in a different way. It's almost like, not trying to be funny when I say this, y'all, but bear with me when I say this. And once again, I ain't trying to be funny nor gross, but just hear me out. It's like taking a shit. And also, and you taking a shit, and but you can't rush a shit. But some people still try to. If it's meant to not be rushed, don't rush it. Because then you're going to have hemorrhoids wondering what's wrong over there. Now you got different shits come out in different ways. You kind of never know how it's really going to come out. But you have to let it out. And when you hold it in and get locked up, I mean, I don't know. It's been a long, long time since I done had to take a poop and couldn't get there in time, and it didn't, it disappeared. But it's like you can't force it out. Even if you did try to and it wasn't meant to, it's gonna 20 minutes later. You're still trying to figure it out. And sometimes you can't stop it from coming out. You want to stop it, and it won't stop. So, but this is like a wall that's being put up to this person because of the deeds that they have done. And it's like you still got the nerve to want to, like, stop someone else or hurt someone else or invade someone else's, what they supposed to receive. And I just think that's mighty, mighty strange. So that energy is coming from up here, and it's giving me that this may be, and I guess I am going to keep it out. It's giving me that it's coming, it's another person, somebody else's viewpoint of how somebody else is taking something in. And this is someone who actually who would want to blend, almost be giving off the perception that they want to, be looked at in the way that you're being viewed or looked at or treated. That's why they wear this mask. But there's so much envy and hate beneath that mask. It's almost like you pull this person's mask and you see I'm talking about one of them faces scared the shit out of you. Yeah. And it's somebody's spiraling because things are being seen or noticed within them, and this is justice that's coming out, and how basically how someone else is playing innocent or wearing this mask, was done in the dark is gonna come to the light. And this is like, I'm wearing this mask thinking that the sunlight gonna hide the sun from my face, because if the sun, I'm a vampire, and if the sun, and I'm not talking about a real vampire like the ones that like dude who throwing his fangs out. I don't know what they got going on. I don't know if they really can move in the daylight or night. I don't care about none of that. I'm speaking on the energy. But I'm talking about like this is a vampire that had a mask on, thinking it was gonna keep the light from shining on their real face or showing their true image or identity, hiding behind. This is like a vampire that's supposed to be out only at night, that thought that if they wore this mask that it was gonna protect them during the day. They gotta throw this monkey wrench into a situation, because they know that something it's a downfall. It's going down. Somebody did something very serious, and they know that the title was about to be removed. They also, so this is like by any means necessary at this point. Or no more entitlement. This is definitely like from this Empress, or as this Empress. Somebody lost all the work they was doing trying to bring this deception in. This is like, how? Hold on. That's not right. That car, how did that car get back up there? This car was down here. But I must have picked it back up by accident and put it back in the stack, and it came back out. So I'm gonna leave it up here, but I know it's belong down here. But this is like somebody getting their title removed because of them trying to work on, put all the work that they was putting into this deception. Now, this Empress, like I say, it's almost like somebody was trying to frame this Empress with the same deception that they actually getting caught up for. Interesting. This dark ass King Saul, boy, you be up to no good with just all of this because of a grudge, though. But the title removed. There's a strong Virgo here. There's also a Libra. This could be a Virgo-Libra cusp here. Y'all, I'm about to close this out. So for the ones that watched all the way through, I appreciate you for chilling with me and letting me come in and bring you this message. Let's get the most likely outcome. So it's like, why somebody trying to smile in your face when you already know? That's why you really got, kind of looking dead at them. There's a relationship here. Somebody could be an introvert. This person has a great instinct when it comes to love. This is like trying to create a way or recreate a way to trap you or to get you stuck again, low-key for some of you, to get you in to do only for them. This is in slavery. There's a magical power that's about to break free something, right? And I don't know. There's it's like something that's like trying to hurry up and catch it right back in. There's an enslave you back or enslave these people back or whatever that's about. Somebody is being told to continue to move forward and speak up. Okay. The ethers is important, or something about lack of ether here. Somebody is very spiritual, and expression and communication is like pouring out when it come down to you speaking. And this is actually, something that cannot, once again, something is not fixable. Something is no good. It's like learning this. Something is like, I'm talking about, it's not, it doesn't have a, it's not giving off spiritual essence at all for some reason. And I got to download y'all about that three-eye atlas. I did. And I tried to, when I got the download, I low-key, went live, but I kept it, you know, I got it where you can see it in my description box because, well, not description box, but in the post and the, communication board area. I got it where you can see it there and tap into it, but you can't hear anything because it wasn't, and I'm really talking for 11 minutes straight. But I only posted that to show that I was giving a message, but it wasn't time to give it. And I understand that. I just got the message and was ready to pass it along, but I was told apparently I needed to hold on to it a little longer. So that's why when I guess, I mean, I wasn't muted. I just so happened to have my headphones all the way in a whole nother room, and I didn't know it was connected to my headphones. So it was blank. I was talking for, nothing. But I can definitely say that I ain't going to forget this message. So it's not something, regardless of what, I mean, maybe it's more to come that I need to wait on to receive before I say anything. But when I say that I got an eye opener, baby, hey, for real. And I highly doubt, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but I highly doubt that this message that I got, ain't nobody else gonna be able to say nothing until I say something about it. I could put I could put money on it. I could put money on it. I can tell you, and I'm not saying this in no gloating way or none of this, but I'm gonna keep it. That's what I know. I know for a fact that ain't nobody else received this message. And if they had, they ain't said nothing. Maybe they being told to remain silent like me. But what I will say is, I bet you after I do say something, that's when you gonna hear other people say something. How much you want to bet? Let's close this read now. How much you want to bet? I'm confident of that. But I definitely got a message about Three-Eye Atlas. And I trust me and believe, it ain't gonna be no war and tour. Like the message, I ain't gonna say it when it's too late. It just ain't time just yet. I tried though. I tried last night. I did. 11 minutes strong. So I got the message. Boy. Oh. And I ain't gonna, because the more I think about it, the more I just want to, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I might talk about it tonight. I give myself some time to meditate on it, think about it. Because I ain't gonna lie, after I received the message and once I realized I couldn't say nothing, I took my ass to sleep. Like, I was like, I went to sleep. All right. Yeah. See, you got people, there's somebody that want to misuse this type of message. See, that's why I say, you got some people that's really that really is out for this shit, and you got some people that's really just doing this shit for the show. And it's, who ain't gonna feel some type of way? Maybe it's the ego. But I'm only human just like anybody else. But who ain't gonna feel some type of way about saying something and then getting put down and then turned around and then the same shit you say that they turn around and say it. But because you said it first, it's not believable, it's unreal, It's all of this and this, but then all of a sudden now, other people gonna all of a sudden say it too. Then it becomes real. Then it becomes a thing, something to talk about. Using knowledge for the wrong purposes, man. Interpreting the lines. There's David the King. And there's Saul right there. You got the key, though. Like I do. I got a key, too. I get it. So, I get it. And that's kind of what this is like. What it's like, somebody gracefully in your face to gather the information, but shit. I mean, it's like they looking dead at you with a mask. You looking at them with a knife, bitch. Like, you will get cut. You know that, right? Like, smile all day in my face. I'm going to smile back, but you can see my smile for real. It's moving. Along with, and this knife in my hand, that's the one thing stiff in the bitch, because it's on guard. The Empress is showing I'm smiling, but she's very covered, and she's keeping things to herself, and she's on guard. And it's something about the cycle here. Once again, now this cut can be cut you off, stiff as a board, or this could be you can get you can fuck around and find out, because don't just because this person look naive, don't test them. David the King, he was the part of the prophecy. That's why King Saul wanted him gone. But King Saul actually brought the enemy closer to him. He was amused by David. David was the only one that could keep dude rage down. His music, his poetic justice. Definitely a new beginning here for someone. There's a Gemini here, Leo. You could be dealing with a Gemini. There's someone here that's calculating something and creating something here, this new beginning. This person is trying to play, this is the game. This is the game of life, but it's got a lot to do with the tree of life as well. Now, the tree of life, the world tree, could be very significant as well. Okay, so you got this person watching you while you, like I say, watching you create something. They're watching you, but they're in your face with this damn mask. This is a clone. It's like you're helping them, and this person is like, you're dealing with somebody who's stealing your information or something. It's like there's something here that they're cloning from you. All in your fucking face, though, but they can't stand you. I don't like that energy. I just don't. And the end is off with that energy. It's kind of like, what? It's a little outrageous, low key. Something here. Wait a minute. All of this. What is this? I'm finna read that real quick, because that just showed up randomly and was turned around. Somebody trying to ride you like a coattail. We talked about that. This Empress in reverse is copycatting this Empress, honey. So why did it end up showing the copycat? This person is a copycat. Hold on. So all of this because they want to copy you? Honey. Okay, so it's like they can't see you, how you've got through something. Um, this person is looking for another chance before judgment is coming in. Like somebody's looking for a window. This is just a window, but this copycat is, when I say they really trying to get close to you to get you. So, keep your friends close, your enemies closer. I get it. But sometimes you just got to stay to your fucking self. It's best. It's the safest way. Hey, it's solo dolo. Not, and it's once again, it's got something to do with maybe a new environment, atmosphere, a new place where you at, a new job, a new schooling, a new something here for you. And, somebody sees this and they may get closer to you to try to knock your ass out the way and take what you got. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with a competitive ass individual here. That's got is looking. It's like they smiling in your face with a mask, but behind your back, they're trying to take your clone and get you to let your guard down. While they creating something here, it's some type of calculations now. Um, the goal is to beat you by any means necessary, trap you, but take what you know and get and move off of it. Yo, this is and create off of what you know. This is somebody who think that they found their leverage. They found like if you start a braid pattern, and you know how you can like back in the days when I used to start braids for doing braids on other people's heads. Sometimes I would look at a magazine, I would look at another braid pattern, and I never could do it exactly the same. My shit, either the person's head was crooked or something, the part was, I'm parting a little too wide or something different with the part, and I end up going off into my own way. But it was like a jump start, and that was like, and I wasn't, but like I started off at like 13, something like that, doing other people's hair like that. So it was, I didn't really know what I was doing, but I learned as I went. And eventually, you know what I'm saying, I would let a person know that, look, I don't braid straight to the back. You're never gonna get it straight to the back fucking with me. And I can start a pattern off, but it may not end that way. And a lot of times, if you just let me cook, let me cook. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get probably a really good result just letting me just go off and be creative in my own way. You know what I'm saying? But this, remember I said somebody can't cook. Remember I said that. Remember I said it's like picking up some meat, and you know that this meat over here is like it's smoky. It's like a smoked turkey leg. You know what I'm saying? You know that bitch juicy, and you got the texture of it right. The crisp is proper. Is And then you got this turkey leg that's like, it's small. My smoked turkey leg too, but that bitch look boiled, and the texture look different, and the color ain't right. And you like, huh? And it's kind of like if you tasted this before you tasted that one, you probably wouldn't want to ever taste that again, because this experience is like wet. But over here, you get the other experience, and somebody is like peeping game on the textures of somebody can't cook. Okay? This clone. They can't cook, so they copy on Pinterest and shit. And just because you see the picture, man, don't mean that's how your skills is not, that play a part too. Just because you got the same ingredients don't necessarily mean you're gonna cook the same way. It is what it is. So it don't matter how this person's sitting in your face, observing you while they smiling in your fucking face, trying to get your ingredients. They can't cook like you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading. I think I got my title, and I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. Please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for chilling with me, Leos, getting this message. And I'll holler at you later. Deuces.